Good morning. Welcome to my channel. Today is all about what I've harvested from my garden so far this year. So, just so you know, there's a little bit of everything of my process of how I measure and keep track of my harvesting. First you'll see pictures, and then you'll see examples like this, and it'll show you, the dates and that I harvested, and then I always individually weigh. I have a scale and I weigh out portions that I harvest, whatever fits in the bowl, write down how much it weighs, and then I keep measuring until I've got it all measured. And then I keep track of it in my journal. And I just, it's nothing fancy, and it's just my scratch pad, but I thought I would show you just to kind of give you an idea of what I do. Makes it easy for me. The very first picture you're going to see is 5 measly little seed potatoes. And so I wanted to explain that that's what I put in each bucket. I have 9 buckets out there for my potato patch. And so, because I did the bucket gardening for my potatoes. So I put 5 seed potatoes, and that was an equivalent of, I think it was said 5 or 6 ounces. 6 ounces. Okay, and so you'll see at the end of the term I ended up with about 5 pounds average. Sometimes it was just a hair under 5 pounds, and sometimes it was just a little hair under 6 pounds. But basically I got I grew 5 pounds per those 5 per bucket. So I was very pleased. So you imagine I had 9 buckets to get, so I averaged out about 45. It really and truly was about 40 pounds of potatoes is what I grew so far this year. And I've already harvested everything, so I'm not going to have any more. So this year, that's what I grew, was about 40 pounds of potatoes. Onions, I grew onions in 2 different locations. I had 3 kiddie pools that was full of onions. I also had onions growing in 2 of my front beds. That was growing amongst my tomato plants. So I harvested them at different times. I didn't harvest the onions all at one time. So as you see the pictures, you'll see them as I harvested. So I harvested 1 bucket of potatoes first, and then I ended up harvesting several buckets of potatoes that you'll see. And then I went in, I still had 3 buckets left of the potatoes, but they weren't quite ready because they were about a month apart to be harvested. So I went ahead and left those. I went over to the onions. I started harvesting my onions 1 pool at a time. And then I ended up later going and harvesting the extra onions that were up front. And the ones that you'll see that I harvested up front, they were laid in buckets, and they are in a pile together. And I harvested the green stems as chives, and so you'll see records of that. That I also harvested chives. So, without further ado, here is my harvesting of my potatoes and my onions and my garlic. Didn't do so well. I grew 2 types of garlic. The first early Italian garlic did not do well for me at all, you'll see. But the Inchalum red garlic was fabulous. So I'll be growing them again. So, okay, without further ado, please, at the end of this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. It'll be much appreciated. Enjoy the video. Let's look at some of these onions. They still got a little ways to go. Look at that one. They're bulbing up, y'all. That one right there is about looks like a 2-inch globe. Oh yeah, easy 2-inch globe on that one. They're looking so good. Something came in here and laid down right there. Do you see how I pushed my onions down? Golly. Oh man, that's not good. But they're still good and firm. They're not finished. Something laid down on them. Gonna have to watch these. But these are looking good. Growing so well.